Hey vlog! Happy Tuesday! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Maite if you're new here. And for today, we're gonna be filming a what I eat in a day. The day kind of started weird. I was supposed to work out in the morning. Or like first thing in the morning. It's still morning. And I didn't wake up for that. So it's gonna be, that doesn't change much. In terms of what I eat in a day, but it does kind of change a little bit, like the time like when I eat breakfast, because typically if I work out in the morning, I don't eat anything before a workout, but after the workout I'm ravenous, so I'll eat pretty quickly after the workout. But since I didn't work out in the morning, I just woke up, I've been working, and I haven't eaten anything because I haven't felt like hungry. So I just wanted to intro the video, and whenever I start like making breakfast or eating something, I'll come back and report. But I hope you're having a good day. Let's do this what I eat in a day. I hope it's informative in some way or fun to watch, and maybe we can eat together today. So we'll see what happens. All right, I think for breakfast we're gonna do my tried and true bagel with peanut butter and ham hearts and a protein coffee. I typically also eat like the breakfast sausages from Morningstar Farms with that, but last time I had it, like it felt like too much food, like the bagel with the sausages and the protein shake, and I was full for so long. So I'm just gonna do the bagel and the coffee today, and then if I'm still kind of hungry, I'll eat like a sausage or whatever. But let me start preparing that and I'll give you an update. Okay, for the bagels, these are the bagels that I use. I think I've mentioned it before in another vlog. It's this brand Tofuyan. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I use the cinnamon raisin ones. And if you're focused on protein or whatever, one of these bagels has 8 grams of protein, which I feel like it's really good for something that's more of like a carb heavy meal. And then I add peanut butter. I used this one from Trader Joe's, the creamy peanut butter, the salted kind. I love a salted peanut butter. And then ham hearts. I just drizzled some of them on top. So let me put this on the air fryer. I don't have a toaster, so I use my air fryer as my toaster. Let me put that in the air fryer for like 2 minutes, and then we'll put it all together. You might have already seen this, but I'm also gonna show you how I make my coffee, and yeah, we'll make breakfast together. Because I'm making a frappuccino, I'm gonna put my espresso shot in the freezer while I prepare all the other stuff, so it gets a bit chilled before I put it with the rest of my ingredients. Alright, now let's prep the coffee. for the coffee, I use this Almond Breeze almond milk, the extra creamy one. I do 8 ounces. And I don't measure this for any like caloric reasoning or anything. It's just that I like having my coffee consistent. I'm that type A person. So I like measuring it because if I tell someone, oh yeah, make me coffee, I can basically give them like a recipe and they will be able to make it for me the same way. AKA my boyfriend knows how to do it because I told him how I liked it. So right now I don't have any creamer, so I'm just gonna put the milk and then I'm gonna put the protein powder. I do 2 scoops, or I also measured it to 46 grams because sometimes a scoop is not exactly what it says depending on how much you pack into this little thing. But see, right now I put 50 grams instead of 46 grams, and that was 2 scoops. But I use this organic protein, the vanilla flavor. And then now we'll put the coffee inside of that. It chilled for like, I would say less than a minute, honestly. And then I'll put some ice inside and then we'll blend. Before I forget, I'm also gonna drink my multivitamins. That I should have done that in a fasted stomach, but I forgot. We don't want to get sick. The bagel's toasted. This is how it's looking like. And then I'm gonna spread some peanut butter. This one's really runny, so it's pretty easy. I love peanut butter. I feel like it's something that I can have every day. I think I get this from my dad. My dad loves peanut butter or anything with peanut butter. Like when I was a kid, he loved eating some crackers that were like a peanut butter sandwich crackers. He loved those. And then I wanted to be like him. I've always, as a little girl, I always wanted to do whatever he did. So I would always eat those. And they remind me of my childhood. I really liked them. And then I just sprinkle these hemp hearts on top. Apparently they help with adding more protein to the meal. It also gives it like a nutty flavor. Nutty. Like N-U-T-T-Y. Yeah. And it's also, I believe, like a micronutrient. It has a lot of good nutritional value, so I would say look online and evaluate if they're good for you and your diet, and also, you know, ask your doctor. But I really like implementing them to my meals. They have omega-3 and 6, and they have protein, and considering I have a vegan diet, I don't get much omega-3 and 6 from animals, where you would typically get them from like eating fish and things like that. So I resort to hemp hearts for some of those types of things, instead of just having like a vitamin or whatever, a supplement, I would say. So yeah, this is breakfast. The lighting is a bit too harsh. And the protein, coffee. Buen provecho. All right, I'm getting hungry. Let's make some lunch. I'm not very, I don't know what to eat. So I thought we had some leftovers from the weekend. We had Impossible Burgers. I think I'm just gonna make an Impossible Burger. But I don't have any salad, so it's gonna be just like the bun and the burger. And that's it. Please do not judge. So let me put this in the air fryer, and then, as you may know, I make everything in the air fryer. And then I'll show you when it's all complete. Alright vlog, lunch is served. Please do not judge me. I don't have groceries. I need to go to a grocery store. So this is what we had in the fridge. I'm literally just eating a burger patty with bread. That's it. Actually, this is brioche bread. It's vegan. I'll show you the packaging in a little bit. And I'm gonna drink it with this Coke Zero sugar. Oh, that's so weird. I feel like I shouldn't be posting this in the internet, but you know, it's a realistic day in my life, and hopefully my dinner it's more nutrient dense, because I feel like I need it. But I don't have any vegetables, any fresh vegetables in this fridge of mine. So this serves you as a reminder or a fact that not every day, or not, like, don't let these videos change the way you eat, or, you know, don't use them as the norm, because if in another situation I would have had like some lettuce or something, my lunch would have looked like definitely different. So yeah, I'll enjoy this burger. It's good. It has protein. And I also enjoy my Coke Zero. So cheers. A little ASMR moment. Yesterday I watched Alex Cooper's docu-series, and now I'm watching her podcast. She did a podcast with Dax Shepard, so I'm listening to that. I like her. So I'm gonna eat this, listen to that, and then continue working.
I think because at home I really was so different. Like, my parents allowed me to express myself. My parents thought my hair was the most beautiful thing, and they always would compliment me, and I started to resent it because I'm like, little do you know, it's like literally, but it made such a difference for me.
She didn't put up a fight.
My mom was so supportive, and the hairdresser, which those my hair, and just like soccer program, and
learn a lesson.
Oh, and I had the most anxiety. I was like, I cannot go to this new school. And so partly why I chose a school that really no one from my
Alright, I wanted to show you the burger buns. These are these vegan brioche style buns. They're really good. I toasted them in the air fryer and they were yum. We got them at a grocery store here called Food Town. Not sure where they sell them. The brand is Euro Classic, so you can check, but I would recommend 10 out of 10. Alrighty, dinner time. We're getting ready to go to the movies, but before then we need to eat something because we're coming back pretty late. So let's get to cooking. For dinner, we're making something quick and easy. As you may know, that's my specialty. We are going to make a burrito. So I added avocado oil to the pan. Let me turn this on. I'm gonna add some of these fire roasted bell peppers and onions to the pan. These are from Trader Joe's and they're in the frozen section. They're kind of like fajita veggies. I'm gonna pack that in because I've been missing out on my veggies today. And then I'm gonna use the beefless ground beef from Trader Joe's as well. I really like this. Tastes really good. So I'm gonna add that to the pan as well. I do 2 servings of what it says in the nutrition facts, because I feel like 1 serving is too small. So I'm gonna cook that. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper from the Devious protein seasoning, and then I'm looking for the taco seasoning, but I can't find it. Found it, and I'm gonna use the Siete taco seasoning mild. Okay, and then gonna let all of that cook together. I think I'm gonna add a little cube of sofrito that I have in the freezer. Cubito cube in. This is from the brand Goya. It comes in like a crystal container, but after I open it, I just freeze it because I don't use it as often, and it maintains a really good flavor and consistency. So I'm gonna keep moving this, let it all like melt together, and then I'll update you with the next steps. When I was looking for the sofrito cube, I saw that I still had 1 japchae in the freezer, and I'm kind of bummed because I would have eaten that for lunch instead of the burger, but I didn't see it on time. So stay tuned for another What I Eat in a Day at some point where I'll show you how I make my japchae. And my memory card, it doesn't have any more memory, so let me change that. This is how it's looking like. So I'm gonna probably eat it like a taco, and I have 15 minutes before I gotta leave, so let's get to eating. the Olipop of choice for today, ginger ale. Bon appetit. Let's see how we can roll this. This is our snack area. I'm gonna grab one of these fruit rolls as a dessert for now, and then I'm gonna take one of these protein bars with me to the movies in case I get hungry. And I'll probably buy some popcorn as well, but just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna take this with me, and obviously I'll take a video if I end up eating it. But yeah, getting ready to go to the movies. I'll see you later.
You, dear, I do everything.
I do believe that's
Back from the movies, gonna eat some waffles because I'm hungry. And with that, we made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching and for joining me on what I eat in a day. It's very realistic. Nothing was curated, and I feel like it didn't make any sense. But if you want to see like a curated what I eat in a day, let me know, and I can like prep beforehand, buy the ingredients, and do things like that. But I do try to have at least like a carb, a fat, and a protein in all of my meals. Obviously prioritizing protein because I'm training for a half marathon, so I want to like be able to sustain. And yeah, also being vegan, you know, we try to get protein where we can. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Again, just use it as an example and maybe to get ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks for yourself, but don't compare what you eat with what I eat or the amounts. And just if you have concerns about what you're eating, just, you know, talk to a doctor, a professional, a nutritionist that knows about this stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about my amazing recipes. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.